and welcome back to another episode of Pole Obsession with me, Felix, and the beautiful Elle.
That was easy. Much easier than saying my
Yeah.
full name.
No, me too. Why am I saying Felix? I don't know. Stupid.
So this episode, we're going to start talking about the championships that showcased all different pole styles.
Yeah.
So I wanted something that showcased all different pole styles, including the really dynamic stuff that we were starting to see overseas. We were starting to see it overseas and even in the men's divisions overseas. And you couldn't watch it on Instagram because Instagram didn't exist. You couldn't watch it on Facebook because there was no videos. We had to go to YouTube. Do you remember YouTube?
Yeah, I do. Well, I do because that's where I started everything.
Yeah. Well, that's right. We all used to watch you on YouTube. Yeah.
We didn't
So
have
that's
any, there was no other platform. I don't think people quite understand, and it wasn't fast. YouTube wasn't fast either, like Instagram is now. You're like bombarded with hundreds and thousands of videos of pole dancing every single day. There was like a slow drip of maybe one every 6 months. Like it was really slow.
Yeah. So we were all searching pole dancers and pole on YouTube, and obviously yours was pretty iconic. You would have millions and millions of views on yours by now.
Mm.
Which,
Well, I didn't post it, so I don't know. But I think the guy's name was Zoltan. He was the first videographer that videoed for Miss Pole. I think the last time I looked at it was many years ago, and I think it was like 4.2 million or something.
yeah, which is a lot. It's still a lot.
Yeah. Maybe more now. I honestly don't remember the last time I looked at that. Might have been like 15 years ago.
Yeah. But I guess like back then it's still a lot. But in today's world, like you can get a couple of million views. Like I know, let's look up Beth because I know Beth on TikTok in particular. I've got a video that's almost got 1 million views on TikTok. And I'll tell you what it is. It's just a beginner routine with me and my instructors. And it's got like almost 1 million views. So the world's changed.
The world is so crazy now.
Yeah, if you had 1 million views back in the day, that was massive. Now it's just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, if you had 1 million views back then, people knew who you were. Like that's how people knew who I was. I did nothing but was on YouTube. And I didn't even put myself on YouTube.
That's it. So I'm looking at Beth's TikTok. One of her videos has got 9 million views.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, isn't it? 4 million, one another 3 million. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's just a different platform, isn't it? And how it is now. And there's just so much pole. But back then, no, there wasn't. So I used to sit up at night until, 2 or 3 in the morning. My kids were little and I was breastfeeding and doing all the mum things. When I wake up, I just watch a little bit of a YouTube or have the kid on the boob.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so cool what these people are doing. I want to bring this to Australia. I want them to be able to have a competition that they don't have to be a showgirl and they don't have to wear heels. Obviously, if they want to do that, absolutely they can. But I wanted it to be able to people to do whatever they wanted to. So that's how it started. And then I was good friends with Natalie Takanawa. Do you know who she is?
Nope.
Okay, so Natalie Takanawa she was the head judge of the International Pole Championships. And so she owned a studio in Queensland and she used to train Shell Hafner. And she was, I believe, the very first person to get a group together on Australia's Got Talent. And it was Shell and 2 other girls, or 2 or 3 other girls, and they did a 1950s style routine, which is really cool back then. We were like, oh my God, this pop dance mainstream TV. And I think maybe after that, Susie and Toby did it. And then obviously we know Christy Sellers really brought it to life on Australia's Got Talent, which was really cool. So anyway, so she and I went to Nat and I said, listen, I want to run this competition just because there's nothing out there and I want to give these people the opportunity because I know there's so many excellent polers. And at the time, and I think one of the real reasons that happened, I was coaching girls. So I'd already started coaching back then. That was probably I coached before I was an instructor.
Mm-hmm.
I was coaching girls for Miss Pole Dance ACT. And they were like, Elle, I hate having to wear heels. I'm not a heels. Our studio wasn't a heels studio. I'm not a heels dancer. I don't even know how to walk in these heels. I don't want to wear them. I'm like, yeah, I understand. You want to go into a competition where you don't have to do that. But this is the only one we've got at the moment, so suck it up, princess. So
Yeah.
we did that, but we were like, well, let me create one and see what happens. And I had no idea the amount of work. I had no idea that it would ever go for this long. I just wanted to give them somewhere to perform. And for me, it was fun because I loved coaching them. And I was like, oh, we can put whatever we want on stage. So it was really cool. And then I spoke to Nat about it, and she helped me with a lot of it. And she obviously had a lot of connections as well. So she was encouraging people to enter. And then the first year we got people from Western Australia, South Australia, Sydney, everywhere in this camera competition. So I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then I was like, okay, thanks guys, we're done now. And they're like, no, you can't be done now. We loved it. It was so exciting. We want to do it again. And I was like, oh my God.
You're finished.
Yeah, one and done. I thought it was going to be one and done. And then they literally all convinced me to do it again. So I did it again. And then the first year, Cully Hunter won. And then I did it again. And they were all like, oh, Elle, you kind of need to now make it state hits because people really want to get into it. And I think first year I had like 30 people enter, and I was so happy with that. I thought, this is amazing. 30 people entered, It was a little bit of convincing on some of their behalves, but 30 people entered. And then we had I've told you this, we've got no criteria the night before. So this is a blast from the past. The night before, because Nat was supposed to help me and she didn't have the criteria ready. And I said to Susie Q and Toby were coming down, and Susie was my MC. And then one of my judges was Allegra King.
Oh, so Allegra.
Yeah, so she flew down from WA, and then I had Allegra and then I had Susie on the phone, and I was like, we've got no criteria, guys. Like, how are we scoring them the night before?
I love it.
So no competitor had asked me for criteria. No competitor had. Can you imagine doing that these days? It was full Wild West.
It's so funny though that like now the criteria is so great that you really prepare and create your performance to hit the criteria. But the amount of people that don't read it still.
Oh, I know. I could have never written it and it would be fine. So funny. But yeah, we wrote it the very first one together. And then my first guest performer had literally just won a US competition, and she wanted to come to Australia to do some workshops. And Nat got her, and she's like, and it was Natasha Wham.
Oh, amazing.
So, yeah, my very first one.
Amazing. And she's such a great, like, sort of representative of what can be done in that style that isn't showgirl, that isn't like, the more lyrical, dynamic, no shoes. Yeah, like she's such a great demonstration, I guess, of like where it can go. She's so gorgeous as well.
Yeah, no, she was amazing. So she came, and then we wrote the criteria the night before. Susie was driving to Canberra, and then Allegra and I were sitting around having cheese and wine. Writing this criteria. I mean, it was dodgy as, but we had it printed and it all worked out. And then the second year it got bigger, and then we had people from all different states. And then we had so many people the second year. I believe we may have had 80 entries the second year.
Wow.
Yeah, from 30 straight to 80.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I said, we can't put people through. What are we going to do? And then we had to do online judging.
Yeah.
So they sent through in the post a DVD.
Of course they did.
Yeah. Literally they mailed a DVD to me.
Wow. And it would have been recorded on a video camera, like on a camera, not on a phone.
Oh, yeah, we used to call it, didn't we? Yeah, or something. Yeah, I don't know how they did it, but yeah, a DVD. So I watched the DVD player.
Yep. Right. You went like, you put the CD in or the DVD in, close it.
Yeah.
I've got one, actually. I still have one.
Oh, that's cool. So anyway, so that's how I watched them. I think I watched them like that for the first 2, possibly 3 years. And then I worked out that we could do a YouTube unlisted link on YouTube. Yeah. So then, and ever since then, that's how they submit them now. And sometimes Vimeo if they don't have a YouTube. Yeah. But and sometimes we get Vimeo because it's the music licensing. But usually if it's unlisted, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we've continued to do that for the rest of time. But that's how it all started. So 15 years later, and we've had thousands and thousands and thousands of people compete with us. So, which is just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Over that,
nuts.
it's nuts. I would never have thought 15 years later that I would have had so many people. Like, probably every pole dancer in Australia knows somebody who's competed in an APC heat or competition. They
Yeah,
have
I
to.
mean, for like so many years, there was just two competitions. It was Miss Pole Dance Australia and it was APC. Like that, they were the only two that
Yeah,
were like at that elite level.
yeah, yeah. And like honestly, like if somebody was to say to me, if APC never existed and somebody said to me now, oh, you should do a competition at APC, there's no way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's no
Why?
way I would do.
There's
There's
lots of
too many.
competition.
There's
Yeah,
too many.
there's so
Yeah.
many. Yeah. Uh,
And like we've
we've,
talked about
we've
before, it's
talked
like,
about it before. Yeah, like the amount of competitions there are kind of not that it muddies the water, but it somehow takes away the prestige of all of the competition, having like so many of them. Like I think people don't care as much about the winners.
yeah, agree. There's a lot of competitions that I guess is in studio competitions and competitions that we call social competitions that are really good for experiences. But there's also showcases within studios that I think are great for
Yeah,
experience without the
yeah,
pressure of doing a comp
competition.
straight away. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
showcases are really good. But yeah, then there's the stepping stones now to the big ones. But I think also the state heats are a stepping stone.
Yeah,
Like if you're an amateur in your state heat, our state heat levels are just a good entry to get in there and to dance in front of your friends and show friends and family and show them what you can do. So
yeah, and I think there's nothing that can replicate like being on the stage. You can do like showcases in studio, but it is so vastly different from being on stage. Like the only thing to give you practice, to give you experience, to give you that knowledge of being on the stage is actually doing it. And so, like, if that's what you want, you have to do it.
yeah, that's it. Exactly right. And I think the other thing is we have so many people that are just so incredible, don't we? Times have changed. What the
Yeah.
tricks that they can do, the performances that they bring, the ideas that they bring to the stage are just so creative now.
Yeah. Yeah, the level on all aspects, on all like pillars is just it's
Yeah,
gone exponentially through the like so high. The level is so high now.
yeah,
Compared to like the growth as well, like compared to how slowly we used to grow before versus now, like year on year you're seeing such vastly different performances to the year before, because it's the speed at which people grow, change, evolve is so intense.
yeah, it really is. It's still quite unbelievable some of the things that our pollers can do.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing. Like I'll watch some of them and I'm like, how the hell? I don't know if you do this, but occasionally I'll see something on Instagram and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I can definitely do that. I'm going to try that. And then I get to the studio and go, what the hell?
Yeah, or your students will be like, "Ah, can we do this?" And
I
I'm like,
know.
yeah, definitely, let's break it down. Looks easy enough. And then you go and you're like, so that was way harder than I thought it was going to be.
Easy.
Like,
I
wow,
know.
she really made that look very easy. And I thought I was going to be able to do it. And I can't do it. So I have been humbled.
Yeah, very puzzled. I know some of the things that just look so easy are just so hard.
Oh, it's
So
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. You're just like, oh yeah, 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 definitely I can do that. It's just an outside leg hang into it. Yeah, yeah, no worries. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, this is way harder than I thought. This isn't an outside hang. This is a new beast entirely.
yeah.
He gets humbled so quickly, like, ow, ow,
Um,
I can't reach. Ow. Can you pass me that? No. Okay, never mind. I'm coming down now.
so I tell you what, I'm all for the competitors doing it. Go, you guys.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, love to watch it. Love to watch it. Love to see it. Love to be there watching and not trying to do it myself. Thank you very much. I'll
yeah,
come to the studio and
absolutely.
teach them. You come and teach workshops. I'll watch.
That's it, exactly right. So let's go through quickly over some of the competitors. So we put in a lot of the first, second, and third place getters. Not all, obviously. Some of the smaller states we didn't.
Yeah, how
But
exciting. So there's like lots and lots of people, which is so fun. Wait, let me bring up the
yeah.
list.
And for the first time, we've got a ton from WA.
Yeah. We had so many people in like the heat as well. I was like, wow, who are you people? I love you guys. Like sort of like just came out of the woodwork and they're like
I know.
brilliant.
They're so good. They're
Yeah.
so that was like really exciting to see. We've got some of the girls in WA, their lines and their flexibility are just beautiful.
Mm.
Absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited to see them. And then we also have, yeah, we've got three from WA in amateur. So we've got Cappy, Mika, and Kai.
All beautiful dancers, and I can't wait to watch them.
Oh, actually, four. I lied. We've got Catherine as well.
Oh, from Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. She's got such a great like stage presence. Like her quality on the stage is so fun to watch. She's a real entertainer. I really like her.
Yeah. I think this is the very first year we've ever had four from WA
Go
in
WA.
yeah, big trip. We're excited to see you in Queensland this year.
I
And
know I'm
then,
gonna come.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
I'm there. I'm excited.
You are there. Then we have Kimberly and Yana and Wasabi. And we also have Chelsea, not Chelsea, Chelsea from Queensland. So that's a nice group from Queensland, and they're really different from each other and a lot of fun, beautiful girls. And then we have from Victoria, Sapphire. So she won VPC and she's one of Beth's girls. And Nicole, who is an owner of one of the pole divas, and she's incredible. And then Alicia, one of my favorites, Alicia Sampson, she's the one that's been doing it for years and she plays, and there's no way we couldn't have put her through because she's incredible. So I'm very excited to have her there. And she represents a few studios actually in Victoria. I think she's with Phillies and I think she's with the Pole Room as well. She may be with one other studio as well. So she represents a few studios there, which is great. And then we have Jamie. So Jamie's one of my girls in ACT.
Excellent.
She won ACT New South Wales. Her lines are beautiful. She's a ballet dancer and she's just got beautiful stage presence. So I'm excited to see her. I've been training her when I've been going back to Canberra to use the arena.
The arena, the
Arena.
ground.
Yes. I think this is the very first time it's ever happened in Australia. Oh, let me plug my computer in, otherwise I'm going to die. But I think this is the very first time anyone's ever done an arena in Australia. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
it's been
and I
done in
mean,
Australia.
pole is like just the perfect apparatus for in the round because you're going around.
Yeah, well, that's
Especially
exactly right.
especially for
Yeah,
spin pole. And I guess for the static as well, you're like, oh, well, now I don't have to land it to the front because the audience is everywhere.
absolutely. Yeah, no, for sure. 100%
Right?
is. I've had a couple of coaches reach out to me and say, hey, Elle, how would this work? And they're like, and I said to them, it's an arena. Think Cirque, right?
Yeah.
It's an arena,
Yeah.
isn't it? Some of those shows. Yeah. So basically, you all get the same polls, you all get the same audience. How you choose to use it will either make you stand out or not. So,
Yeah. Gosh, it's such a good exercise in stagecraft because you have this opportunity now to be so much more three-dimensional than you ever have before, which is it's so cool. I think it's just that, and I love watching in the round as well because you can see the audience's reaction on the other side, so
yeah.
it's really cool. It's just a really cool way to perform and to watch.
Yeah, and all the videos will show the audience as well. The photos
Yeah.
will show the audience and the judges, because we've got judges on either side as well.
Oh,
So
that's clever.
yeah. So we've
Huh?
got judges on either side and then we've got audience all around. So it's going to be very immersive.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah. And I think because of that as well, the competitors are really going to feel the energy from the audience like never before.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got them everywhere. They're all surrounding you, so you
Literally
can't.
all around you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just think the atmosphere and how exciting it will be just from the setup will be something, that we've never seen. That will be really incredible. And then we have Serafina. We'll keep going with them. And she is representing Tasmania, and she's beautiful, and she's like a heels dancer. So she brings a bit of a sexy element to it.
I love
Then
it.
I love it.
You know how I feel about heels. It's my hometown. I love heels.
Yeah, well, you're good at heels. And then we have, which is really funny in a way because you were actually a ballet dancer your whole
Yeah,
life.
I know. I know. I can do non-heel dancing as well.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Very well trained in non-hill dancing. And then we have groups, and our very first group up is Sinister Sisters, which is a group of, I'm trying to count
I'm
their
looking at
legs.
the picture. How many are there in there? There's like how many legs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 of them.
I think there might be 5 though.
Oh, and I miscount the legs.
No, I think you've got the legs right, but I think in the group there may be 5, but I could be
That's
wrong.
cool. I love a big group. I'm excited to
I
see that.
love. We haven't had a big group for a long time, but these girls are so good. They won Queensland, and when we were watching, I was there judging it. You didn't know where to look because they
Yeah.
were all fantastic, and I was
Yeah.
like, it was just cool as. I'm so excited to see what they're going to do on this stage.
Yeah, that's going to be fun in the round, definitely.
Yeah. And then we have TNT, which are regulars with us. Nina and Tony, who are very strong and very dynamic, and that always bring a really cool show.
Love it. I
Um,
love the groups. I think groups is my favorite. Groups and battle, I think my favorite. Love it.
well, they're just so different, aren't they?
It's
So
just
they're so
yeah, it's so fun. Yeah.
yeah. Then we're going to Jen Shah, which we love Jen Shah, and they're from Vic. Double or Nothing is a brand new group, and they are from New South Wales. They're Sydney Pole girls. They're not new to the stage. They're really great, and they're from Sydney Pole in Sydney. And
So
Rach,
they've
yep,
competed before but not together.
exactly, yeah.
Oh, cool, cool.
So Rach has competed with us for many years as a professional, and she's also a professional, so she's doing 2. And then her doubles partner has competed with us as a group before, and she did really well. But now they're a new group together, which is great.
Love it.
Yeah, so good. And then we're on to Tasha, who's Tasha's doing 2 as well. So Tasha's in her, I believe, mid-40s, and she's powerhouse. So she's doing battle and professional, and she's
Get it.
just a dynamo. She has won previously. She's come second in the professional division of the Australian Pole Championships. I believe it was 2020 or 2021. No, 2020. And it was during COVID. So we never stopped running. We were the only pole
Yeah,
competition.
you kept going. Yeah.
Yeah. So she came to Canberra, and we ran it in my Canberra studio. And then we did live stream of it as well. And she came second to Kitty Jane, who won it that year.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we've got MXJ, which I haven't seen before, but they are really dynamic and really strong and different and fun. So very,
Amazing.
very cool.
These are all battle, are they? Yes, they are.
These are all battle. And then we've got Petrichor, who is just cool as, very flexible, very strong. Petrichor was with Miss Danny when they were in New South Wales, and now is with Hanger in Queensland. So moved to Queensland, and Hanger, we know, produce pretty cool competitors.
Yeah, we love Bookie.
We love Bookie. Bookie's probably sick of us saying that, but we love you, Bookie.
Right. Bookie, we love you.
Bookie, you know what we love? Let's just talk about why we love Bookie. She's fun. She's always polite. She's always a professional competitor. When she comes in, she's always respectful, and she's always fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
She's
what's
like,
not
just super easy to be around, like no dramas, but like brings a great positive energy, like a really good vibe with her everywhere she goes. And like oftentimes at like that level of competition, people are not because they don't mean to, but they just don't bring good vibes because the stakes are so high and they're nervous and they're shit in their pants, like so yeah, it's special to be able to alleviate some of that tension and to be able to be a little ray of light in that sort of like really tense environment, and it is special, and yeah, we should tell her we love her all the time.
Yes, we do. And you're amazing, Vicky. And I love that you always come to the competitions and I like that backstage. It just makes everything just so nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then we're moving on to Jamie, and he's from Tasmania and he has won the APC previously. It may have been 2015, possibly. So he's actually won Battle Division 10 years ago. So he's coming, was he just like what
Mm.
Andrew did last year? Came back after a
After
decade.
10 years, yeah, and being like, still got it, baby.
Yeah, that's it. So he's an instructor at Pole Kitty in Tassie. And he sometimes teaches Naomi as well. So they do each other's classes, which is cool. Because when you're at that higher level, it's
Yeah.
actually difficult to learn from somebody else, especially if you're in a small state.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got some real cool tricks. Like even look what he's doing in his picture.
I know.
What do you,
Wacky.
how?
Not
Like that's
me.
on his side. And his
And
arms are
your
twisted.
yeah, cross at the back. That grip alone, that's difficult to me. I don't know how you got into it. I'm not going to
So
try
this
it.
is obviously a podcast and they can't see. So
So how
he's
do we
kind of
explain it? He's
in a plank,
coming
right?
yeah, like a plunge, but instead of being two hands like you'd have them in the iguana or the pencil, however the reverse, like where your two hands are behind your back, it's on the side and his hands are crossed. So he's like in double cup grip but crossed with your one side on the pole, belly to the floor, feet completely off the pole, and looking at me like it's no big deal.
I would call it like a plant reversed tabletop.
Yeah, it's like a reverse tabletop's probably the best explanation, but the hands two on top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So when you go back, yeah, like that.
He'll be
Oh,
like, he'll message us later and be like, "You idiots! It's called a
it has a
like
name.
it has a name. It's called
It's not called
a
that.
a, a demi god or something." I don't-
Demigod. That's going to be your nickname, Jamie.
yeah,
Demigod.
demigod. Wouldn't it be good if we just started making up names for moves?
Yeah, I
Oh.
know.
There he is in his wheel hubcap and moving into smoothly into a giant ape and crawling, coming down, rolling through into his sixth umbrella stand.
Well, literally, that's what our names sound like in Pole anyway. So
That's a good like series of um social media posts, isn't it? Is it random or is it a pole move?
Oh, and then we're going back into another group because they had a typo in their poster. So Sons of Olympus. And these are the two guys that won the Victorian Pole Championships group division. Super strong, super cool, super confident. Love it. And this is the first time we've ever had two guys together.
Ooh, exciting. That'll be really fun to see on the pole. That'll be really
Yeah,
fun. Maybe
yeah.
they're doing the demigod, seeing as they're sons of
But
Olympus.
they're no more, that's well, they're Sons of Olympus, aren't they? So they
Yeah,
are gods,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but probably.
That's it. So now into professional. Now this is very, very different to what we've normally had and very exciting because I honestly believe this year, for the very first year, it's anyone's game. I really believe that. I think that every single year we've ever done it for 15 years, there's always been one or two people that were a front runner that
Yeah,
people would say to me, oh, Elle, and it hasn't always been the case, but people have said to me, oh, Elle, it's definitely between this person and that person,
yeah, yeah.
but this year is very different. It is not between this person and that person. It is anyone's game. Literally anyone can take these titles, which
It's exciting.
so exciting and so refreshing as well.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Like they're all going to be bringing it. So Georgie is the one that won the Queensland Pole Championships. Whilst I will say these people seem new to everyone, a lot of these polers have been dancing for over and polling for over a decade.
Yeah.
And competing with me and APC for that period of time as well. So, and I think Georgie's definitely up there for how many years she's been competing with me. But this year she's the one that came out practically no leg hangs, all transition tricks, trick after trick into trick into trick. And I was just like, what is happening? She's the one that I showed you the video. I
Yeah,
was like,
you showed me the video. Yeah, yeah.
so she's incredible. So I'm excited to see what she's going to do. And Tasha, who's also in battle, is the powerhouse.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's just, that's the only way to describe her. She is a powerhouse. She's a mama and she's a nurse and a pole instructor, and she's just fierce. She's very, very cool. So she always brings
Incredible.
me to the stage. And then we've got Sarah Jade, who is from the Gold Coast, and she's perfect. Miss Perfect Lines is who she is.
She's got beautiful feet.
Beautiful feet.
Beautiful feet.
Ex-gymnast, beautiful feet, perfect lines, super strong, always plays a great character as well. So she's fun to watch as well. And I think she's going to bring something exciting. I don't know what she's doing this year. She did Beetlejuice at the state heats, but I'm not sure what she'll do for nationals. And then we have Carney, who's also from Queensland. Now, Carney's the one that you love, her costume, black and
Yes, I
white.
remember. Yes, I remember.
So this is her first year in professional. She competed with us last year as an amateur at nationals, and then she's been bumped straight up to professional, which is exciting.
Nice.
She's ready for it. You're ready, Carney?
You're ready.
We're ready to see it.
We're ready to watch you.
We can't wait. And Eureka is beautiful. She's also from Queensland, and she always just puts on a very entertaining show, and she's always got really interesting, different tricks. She's a full package.
Yeah.
So she's beautiful to watch. Very exciting to watch her. And then Natalie. So Natalie won ACT New South Wales in kind of like, I'm laughing already because I know what you're going to say. A hip hop.
Oh, you mean urban? I think what you're trying to say is urban.
Urban
Was the style urban?
Maybe it was urban. Maybe Natalie's going for urban and I didn't know it. I thought it was hip hop. But maybe it was urban. For Natalie, it was really, really different. So she came out with that and she won. And she was so entertaining, like full show.
Amazing.
So entertaining. And you could see when she was doing it, she was having a lot of fun on stage, which is really cool because a lot of our routines will be quite serious on stage. But she was just having fun the whole way through. And it was, she was
so great. It's so great to watch that. You know, nothing compares to watching someone like love what they do, you know, like really having a great time doing what they're doing. Oh, that'll be cool. I can't wait to see that urban flow.
The urban flow. She had really cool dance, really different, and really cool tricks and a really cool show. So she's had everything, which I love. So I'm excited to see her. I don't know if she's going to do it again. I don't know I don't do the music. So quite often, because I've got an APC coordinator that does all of this stuff. So I don't do any of that stuff. I don't talk to the competitors unless somebody messages me directly, which they don't often do. And they go straight through to my team who deals with it all. And it's only like if my team needs to ask me a question that they'll come to me. So I don't hear their music. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Which is great because it's exciting to me too. And then moving on to Rach. Look at Rach's back.
Jacked.
Hard. Jacked. She's a ball of muscle. She's also the most gorgeous person. I love her. She competes with us most years and she's incredible. She's her main coach is Blue Phoenix.
Oh, amazing. Nice.
Yeah. And she is a teacher at Sydney Pole, and I believe she's a teacher at Bobby's as well, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Sydney. Yeah.
Which is really cool. And she's the other part of that doubles that I was telling you about before. So she's the one that's doing doubles and professional.
Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So that's why she's so jacked, because she's got to lift.
She's got to lift up her friend.
That's it. And then we have Boss Kitty for the first time. She's from New South Wales, and she's so sweet, and she's just beautiful, and I'm excited to see her. And this is her first year competing with us as a professional. And she's just a lovely, lovely competitor. So she's great. And then we've got Chrissy Jackson. So Chrissy Jackson won Miss Pole Dance Queensland. I'm pretty sure it was last year. And she's also a powerhouse. And she's super, super strong. She didn't place this year in ACT New South Wales because she had a few slips, but she's incredible. She's absolutely incredible. So there's no way she couldn't have gone through, because she's a performer and she can really, really bring it. And she's been polling for many, many years. So she's really amazing, and I'm excited to see what she's going to do. And I will say, for Chrissy and Natalie, our urban dancer.
Yeah. My favorite style, in fact. Urban.
What's that? Your
My
favorite style?
My favorite of all the styles. Urban.
Absolutely. The best style. So they are both from a studio called Roxy Rose, and we go pre-sale to groups. And obviously, anyone who comes to the Australian Pole Expo gets a ticket to this championship, so they get VIP tickets. And we do VIP pre-sale tickets to groups of 10 or more. And Roxy Rose just bought 30 tickets.
Oh, that's so lovely.
I know. So what support is that? Like, what a cool studio.
Yeah, that's an awesome, that's such a show of support. That's really cool.
Yeah. So I just think I love seeing that, and I love when, the girls come and they've got this big cheer squad there. They just feel young and so appreciated by their home studio. So big shout out to Roxy Rose. Like, you guys are cool, and I love the way that you support each other. I think there's a lot to be said for that.
Yeah.
So we have, moving on to MJ, who's another WAer.
Yes, MJ. She's such a great little performer.
Yeah, she's strong and dynamic. That's how I describe MJ.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Miss Fongie.
Miss Fongie. Fongie's all the way up and down the pole. Up and down, up and down. Fongie's all through the lounge.
Fongie City.
I know. Fongies are hard too, man. I did one once.
Fongies are so hard, and she just does them so easily.
It looks so easy, yeah. It's mildly annoying, MJ. Put your Fongies back. No, don't. Do them. Do so many of them.
You can Fongie. You can Fongie.
Not well. My legs are too long for my body, and I'm way too flexible, So for me, it's like any of those sharp dynamic, like tuk-tuks, because I'm floppy, like they just look floppy even when I'm not floppy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to hold.
Not for me.
It's
not for
extra.
me.
Well, you're flexy and spinny and all pretty things. So you don't need to Fongie. You don't need to Fongie.
I won't. No, I've tried it. I was like, yeah, that's going to make me a good pole dancer. And I did it, and then I was like, no, never doing that again.
I tried it with Shell Hafner. Worst decision of my life. Don't.
Did you do it?
Did
you do it?
I think she broke my shoulder when I was doing this. Is many years ago when it was.
Yeah.
Well, Shell Hafner's the Fongie queen. No one Fongie.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, easy. She just kamikaze, not just Fongie. She flips 360s, her and Beth, they're the Fongie queens, And I'm like, I thought I was going to snap my shoulder in half. I was like, this is not for me. I think I did. I think I went down, caught my boob.
Yeah. Explode the boob. Yeah, no.
Yeah. How's no one popped a boob doing a Fongie?
Oh, I've seen someone pop a boob doing
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen someone burst their implant. This was probably about 12 years ago. I think they were doing a workshop with, I can't remember who. And she came down and she was like, I think you need to stop. And we were like, are you okay? She's like, I'm okay, but I think I just burst my implant. And I was like, oh, shit, you need to go.
Whoa.
Yeah, so she called me later. She was like, I burst my implant. I was like, no way. So she had to get it replaced. Yeah, can happen.
Yeah, well.
That impact is like, yeah.
Be warned, anyone with implants, be careful of your Fongies.
Yeah, unless look, mine are not that high anymore. they're not up here in the chest. They're like, down by the waist. No,
Three
no
go
implant
what?
worries there.
Oh. I got my implants after I had my 3 kids. So, but I've had mine for over a decade now, so they still go south.
Look, that was the smart decision. I had mine before I knew I wanted kids, and they are so low down now. They're like at my knees.
Well, some people are getting rid of implants these
Yeah, I'm
days
gonna get rid
because,
of mine. I don't want them. I finished.
yeah, I don't know I want mine for too much longer either. Be weird though, not having boobs, won't it?
It will, but don't you think it'd be so nice as well, just to like not worry about having boobs, and then everything's gonna fit easy. You won't have to worry about boobs, and then you can lie on your tummy and not have to worry about boobs, and then you can just like do a flat like forward fold and not have to worry about your boobs. It'd be great. That's my dream.
Tops and not have to worry about your boobs.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about boobs. You just be like, oh, I can wear no bra, no deal. It's fine.
Yeah. I wonder how flat will be though.
I mean, I went to a doctor, right? Have I told you this?
No.
I went to a doctor. I went to a couple because I was auditioning them, and he like grabbed the skin on top of my boob, and he goes, "So there's not a lot of tissue left there, just so that you're aware. There won't be much what is it called? Projection after you take out the current." And he was like, listen, are you sure that this is what you really want? Because aesthetically, what you have now is what most people are aiming for. And I was like, yeah, I don't want it. I don't want this. I don't want this. I want what most people are not aiming for. Thank you very much. I'll take the small titties. You're like, are you
So what
sure?
does that mean? What were you going to be? Like a size A, B, C?
Just very empty. Whatever it was, it would just be like skin and not much else. So probably because I've got a very wide like my back is quite wide for my size and my waist is quite wide for my size. I'm like go out that way quite a lot because of my lats and my like rib cage just being naturally wide for my shape. So it'd probably be a B or a C, but like have nothing there. Like no,
Oh,
you
right,
know what I
right.
mean? Like there would be skin but no mound.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of find it like nice to have no big boobs anymore. Like
Me
I know
too.
my daughter's got like small boobs. She's like a I don't know if she's a B or a C maybe. And she can wear the cutest tops and she
Yeah,
looks
exactly.
so
And like little crop tops and stuff,
yeah,
like small things on your boobs. I think that looks
and it's not going to fall out.
yeah, because when you have big boobs, you can't wear small tops, especially not when you're
No.
pole dancing. You'll be naked.
Oh yeah, and the amount of times my boobs have almost fallen out just teaching, going upside down, you
Yeah,
know?
mine are always out when I'm teaching. I'm like, oh, my boobs are out, guys. Sorry. They're
Sorry
like,
about it.
sorry. What can I do,
Yeah.
guys? It's my nipple again. It's out. And if it's not out
Yeah.
the top, it's out the bottom.
Or out the side. I
Other
even get out.
side. Yeah, yeah. You're like, oh, what are you doing there?
That's so attractive.
Get back! Why is that nipple in my underarm?
Sorry, guys.
What is that? Oh, it's my nipple. What am I stepping on now?
Well, all right. You go first, and then I might do the same.
Yeah, no worries. No, well, I'm looking, because I was auditioning like all the overseas ones as well, because here to get it out, because I need to get an explant and a breast lift as well, because mine is so saggy. It'll be like in Australia, I got a quote for $18,000.
Mm. Yeah,
18.
well, my boobs were $20,000 10 years ago because I had to get a lift as
Yeah, see, I was lucky with my second boob job because one of my boobs was like flipping around, the implants was flipping around. So
well.
I
What do
got
you mean? Have a tear shape?
no. I have like you know how all implants are flat at the back and then they're round like that. They're round at the top.
Rounded,
So
yeah.
the back of the implant sits against your rib cage, which is the flat bit. But mine was flipping over and coming to the front. Like nothing was keeping it. It was just like all the time. And so the surgeon was like, "Oh, that's a malfunction." And so he took them out and replaced them and gave me a breast lift. And it was only $5,000 to get like the second boob job and the breast lift.
Oh, that's pretty
Mhm.
good. Did you get round
I got
implants?
round implants,
Yeah.
yeah,
Where did you get them positioned?
over the muscle.
Over the muscle. Right. Minor partial. So
Yeah,
minor, yeah.
yeah,
So
that's
minor,
better.
yeah. Because they look, he said, like, if you get them on top, they look really fake and you get the wrinkly
Yeah,
skin,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
If you get them right next to the muscle, because I was polling when I got them, he said it might look odd as well. And he goes, if you
yeah,
get them partial, they're going to look the most natural.
yeah,
And he said, if you get teardrop, then they can flip and they can look really odd. Because
yeah,
if you imagine if tear flips, it looks, that'll
yeah.
look
The
crazy.
shape is so weird. Yeah,
Yeah. So it was like, yeah. And there's also heavier at the bottom, so they'll sag quicker.
yeah.
Yeah. So he was rounded. But anyway, we digress once again.
Well, what are we talking about? Boobs. How do we get into boobs?
I don't know how we got onto boobs.
How do we talk
This
about
is
boobs?
not people. This is just who we are.
This is how, literally, we should press record. The first thing, like before we even start, we should press record so they can really see who we are because we are random. We are so strange.
Yeah, we are, but we get on very well.
Yes, I know, I know.
We're strange together. All right, let's move on. Tiger Lily, WA,
Yay.
love her.
Redemption, redemption. Tiger Lily, poor thing. Last year's show, so she was, did she win WWA heats last year? I think she did. She came
Yeah,
first and got
yeah.
all the way to Tasmania and then got food poisoning the night before and was
No.
so sick and could not compete. So this is her redemption tour. I'm so happy for her. I'm really excited for her.
And we're going to touch wood, and you're never going to get sick again, and you're going to be able to
No,
compete.
that's right. I mean, no, she's gonna nail it.
She's going to nail it. And then we've got Fleur de Lis. Now, I don't think a lot of people know who Fleur is. Did she compete in MPD, WA?
Yes, I believe she did.
Did she?
Yes, I believe she did. Am I lying? Should I go have a look? I just
Yeah,
forgot.
I don't know that she did
Maybe
this year.
she definitely has. Fleur, did she do Wonder Woman? Was that this year? Hang on, let me have a look. No, you're right. She did last year. I think she did Wonder Woman. That's what I'm thinking of the year before.
Okay.
So Fleur, yes, she
So
has
Fleur,
competed. She has competed in WA before. I don't think she did this year, but she's such a gorgeous dancer. Like, just her lines are so beautiful. I know
mhm.
she's been working a lot on her strength this year, which is really showing in her dancing. And yeah, I just always excited to see her on stage because I think she's going to be like she's going to go places. She's really beautiful.
She is really beautiful. She's also a lawyer in
I
real
know
life.
you can't have it all. Geez, what the heck?
I know. She's beautiful. She's flexible. She's an incredible polar, and she's very smart.
And she's smart too.
Yep.
What the heck?
What the heck? What the heck, Fleur?
The heck, Fleur? Leave some
Well,
for
I'm
the
very
rest of us.
excited to have her.
Huh?
And you know what? The other thing with her is she's competed with us a couple of times. She is also, to me, like Buki is. She's always beautifully polite. She's always really well mannered. She's just always lovely to be around. And I
Yeah,
think that speaks volumes about her as well. Like, I really
very kind, yeah,
appreciate that.
kind person. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And yeah, it speaks volumes,
Mhm.
how you are back, like how you carry yourself backstage and who you are to your fellow competitors, to the organizers, to the stage runners, the people who are helping. Like it's important to to practice good sportsmanship.
Yeah, she's such a good representative for our sport. Like, I think she's beautiful and I love her. I think she's great. All right, moving on. Miss
Okay.
Murphy. Now, she's a powerhouse.
I feel like WA kind of adopted her. We're just going to keep her,
Yeah.
because she competed in WA this year because she couldn't make her heats in her state, which so meant she couldn't win or place, but she had a chance at a wild card, which she obviously got, which is a great way to do it. And we just loved having her. She's very different, like she's so dynamic, she's so strong, she's so like a powerhouse, and it's very like different to our style, which is like a little bit more like we've got the dynamics, but we're a bit more flowy and bendy tricks. It's just kind of where the WA strength is, I think. So to see her on stage was, I think, so inspiring for all of our girls. It was like, oh my gosh, yeah, we want to do that.
Yeah, she's got cool tricks, doesn't she? She's
Yeah.
just So cool. And she's also another one that is one of my favorite people because she's just such a cool person. She's
Yeah,
just
she's
a really
so lovely.
grateful,
Yeah,
lovely,
super
good
humble,
human
like
being.
just is will like was offering to help, but I'm like, no, you're competing. You go do competing stuff. You just yeah, I'll take care of it. Like she's just a really lovely person.
Yeah, yeah. And never involved in any drama. She just sticks to her own thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we appreciate that, Miss Murphy.
Yeah, Miss Murphy. And I think you should come and compete in WA all the time. Actually, we'll have you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you very
no,
much.
she's so good. All right, and then so yeah, I'm actually excited to see what she's going to bring. I coach her a tiny little bit, not much. Her main coach is Mish. I know she's working on some new tricks that she didn't have in WA, and
Oh
she's going
my
to bring
goodness.
even bigger to the stage, which is really cool.
How exciting.
Very
Is she doing
exciting.
the same show, do you know, or do you don't know?
She is, but
But with
different.
okay.
Yeah, so we've got some new things, costumes, all sorts of things that she's actually going to change it up quite a bit.
Exciting. Exciting.
And then our last competitor is Sammy, and she is from Sydney Pole. So Sydney Pole, the one in Brisbane City, is the one that we're having expo at this year as well. And
Hmm.
she's
Hmm.
there. So I'm very excited to be, and thank you, Robin, for allowing us to do expo at Sydney Pole. I think it's a beautiful studio and everyone's really excited to be there. So she comes from there, which is nice. So Sydney Pole's represented quite well actually this year, which is
Yeah,
very
awesome.
cool. Yeah. So we've got lots of studios represented this year. Oh, another studio I will say that Gravity with the TNT with Nina and Tony, they've
Mhm.
also already bought over 20 tickets. So
Oh, guys, so
uh,
lovely.
I know. I love when studios support their competitors. I think it's just so important and so special. And you know what? I think the other thing is with the students and the instructors and everyone who comes to watch it, they don't necessarily know what their people can do because they're not doing this stuff in classes. When you're
Yeah.
teaching and you're teaching a beginner class or an intermediate class, you're not pulling out this kind of choreo or these kinds of
Yeah,
tricks. Go.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
So to see your instructors like compete at this level is really cool and really special. So I
Yeah,
love that people getting behind and supporting it.
it really feeds the community, and it lights the fire of inspiration and motivation and just also that sense of like belonging, of tribe, of family. So it's so important to like, yeah, really make sure that you're showing up for those people who are representing you and yeah, even if they go to another studio, who cares? They're your babies too.
Yeah, of course. The other thing is, and I think especially with APC, like APC is known for its tricks. It's also known for its show because they all put on an amazing, incredible show, and it's part of their criteria. So they need to do that. They're all rounders, dance is included, acro is included, so they have to be able to do all of that. But the tricks are something very, very special at APC. You don't see this level of tricks in very many places. The creativity. So these polars will be doing tricks that for the next year everyone else will be trying because they're seeing
Yeah.
these tricks for the first time, which is just mind blowing. People are like, I need to see that. I need to try to do that trick. That was so
Yeah.
cool, and
What
it's
was that? What was that? What was that? Yeah.
yeah,
It's a
it's
great,
very
it's, yeah, it is.
aspirational, to watch. So that's one really big thing about APC. And I'm excited every year that they're pulling out these tricks. And sometimes even like, and I've seen tricks for decades now, same with you. And I will turn to the judge and I'll be like, what was that one? You know, what did they just do and how?
That, yeah. How did they do that?
Yeah. So I'm very excited to see that. And I'm very excited to see which I'm calling a new movement this year into transitional tricks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
APC has been very, very transitional this year. So that is exciting. So APC will be on the 12th of December in Brisbane at Le Boit Roundhouse Theatre. So get your tickets really quickly when they go on sale. Because of the group bookings, we have already sold a lot, and obviously Expo every year always gets the first
Mm.
ticket. So we already have sold a lot, but there's an amazing seats left as well. And because it is in an arena, every single seat is so good.
I'm just looking at the picture of the theater now, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, it is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
What a
it
cool
looks
theatre
awesome.
and so different. I was the biggest thing I had in my mind is where am I going to put the logo?
You have to get some like old school signposts.
Oh, I know. And I'm like, well, we can't because there's no back wall to put it on.
Maybe just along the top of the truss.
Yeah, the only problem is if you put it along the top of the truss, I think it's going to block some of the lighting and
Light
then we're
from the
going
other
to
side. Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
go through.
Well,
So I'm thinking,
it's a problem for later, isn't it? Oh,
yeah.
project it down onto the stage, could you
Well,
not?
that's kind of how I've got it in that picture. So I've tried to project it down onto the stage. So I'm still working with them for a way to do that. It'll be on the floor if we can project it. If it doesn't work out, then I'm just going to put the colors like the green, blue,
Yeah.
and pink, put the colors in between. And then, yeah, that's how it will be. But you know what? It's cool to change it up and do something different every year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's gonna be awesome. I see you have that you need some pole kittens as well
Mm-hmm.
on your
I
Instagram.
think we may have most of the kittens now. I put out a call for pole kittens yesterday or the day before, and I think I've already got about 7. So we would have maybe 1 or 2 more. If you're interested and you want to do it, reach out to the APC page, which is not necessarily me answering it. It might be one of my team. Occasionally I will answer it though. So if you want to do that, jump on the page and let us know. But I think we're almost good for kittens at the moment. And then, whoa, you know what we do want? Sponsors.
Way, come on.
If you are a sponsor, anything, big or small, a pole studio, a brand, we want sponsors. And we're still actually opening up sponsorship for expos. So if you've got a stall of something, like if you're selling shoes or merch or anything, come and reach out to us because we've still got some stalls available for expo as well, which is a fun
Incredible.
thing. People just
It's
shop like
really good
crazy at
fun.
expo.
It's so fun. Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah. So sponsorship we definitely want. So yeah, or even if you're a hairstylist or a makeup artist and you want to be involved or a florist, come chat to me. Yeah.
Yeah. We had my amazing physio come along and do like float around backstage. So if anybody had any injuries, so yeah, physio, massage therapist, like you can get a lot of business from a pole dancing crew, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Reach out because we're definitely still open for sponsorship. But I think almost everything else, we're almost full steam ahead, I think, on everything else.
Good
So
job.
not too long to go.
Yeah, I know it's soon. It's coming up so fast. End of the year is going to be here before we know it.
Yeah, that's it. The Christmas pole event it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're always in December, 2
Yeah.
weeks before Christmas. Yeah,
It's a good
absolutely.
time.
Yeah, and then it's done for the year. So we kind of work the last 6 months of the year as our comp season now rather than spreading it out too far.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. All right. I think let's wrap
Yeah.
this one up.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. This has been great. We're super looking forward to APC in December. I'm going to be there in the flesh and I can't wait. And yeah, see you on the, no, you'll hear us on the next episode of Pole Obsession. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.